Hello, all you coin aficionados out there, and welcome once again to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we have another in our series of Canadian 1-cent coins. We have the 1938, the 1939, and the 1940 Canada 1-cent coins. As you can see, they are remarkably similar. They have the date down here on the left at about 8 o'clock on a clock. Canada at the bottom of all three. So this is a 38, and that, I have an interesting 38 here because the 8 and the 38 seems to have rubbed off a little bit. Now I don't know if that's a known error or defect or just happened to this particular coin, but it's something that we probably ought to look at and see what's happening to other 1938s. 39, 40. At the top it says 1 cent. On each of them, and in the center is 2 maple leaves on a sprig of maple wood. In the right down here we see the designer's name, and that is the engraver, George Kruger Gray. In 1938, when this coin came out, it was pre-World War II. It's the year, for you Canadian enthusiasts, in which Tommy Chong from Cheech and Chong was born in Canada, and Gordon Lightfoot, the great Canadian folk singer, was born in Canada in 1938. The 1939 coin marks the start of the World War II coins in Canada. In 1939, on September 10th, Canada declared war against Germany 1 week after Britain had done that. So what happened was Germany invaded Poland. Germany was making plans to invade other countries. They in fact invaded the Czechoslovakia that year. And so in 1939, Canada, which was still a dominion of Great Britain, declared war on Germany. And then in 1940, Canada declared war on Italy. Now, most of you know this already, but Italy and Germany banded together in World War II with Japan, and they called it the axis of power. Some people in Great Britain and Canada called it the axis of evil, and that was Japan, Italy, and Germany. So Japan had not bombed Pearl Harbor in the United States yet, and was not in the war in terms of England and Canada at that time. And that comes later in the coin series. So here's our 3 coins, 1938, and we'll turn them over, and guess what? George VI is on the front of all of them, and it's George VI, by the grace of God, King and Emperor of India. And that's in Latin around the Georgius VI in Latin, DG, by the grace of God, King and Emperor of India, or India Emperor. That's the same thing on all 3 of these. Now, if you look inside all of them, they have the beaded interior edge. They are all smooth, and they are all made of the same material. Canada did not change the material in the coins until 1943. So these are all bronze coins, which means they are copper, tin, and zinc coins. Now these particular ones are 95.5% copper. That changed in 1943. The 1938 coin, there were 18,365,000 of them made. And even in this shape that we have here, it's probably worth $2. 1939 coin, they went from 18,365,038 to 21,600,000 in 1939. And then in 1940, they had the first really huge year of Canadian coins. The Canadian Mint minted 85,740,000 of these 1940 coins. And you see that frequently in countries when the countries start to go on war footing. The economy picks up, it becomes a war economy, and they mint a large number of coins. Another thing that happens, of course, is that they get worried about whether they're going to have the availability of some of the metals, the heavy metals, and so they get the coins done so that they can use the heavy metals for other materials. But in 1940, so we went from 85 million, almost 86 million in 1940, down to just 18 million in 1938. 1938 is the second year of the George VI coins. The first George VI coin obviously was in 1937, following the death of George V. That's all we have for you today. Please look for our other Canadian coin videos. We're going through a whole booklet of the videos that we got from Whitman. We found a Whitman book at a yard sale, and we're just going through the pennies in videos, 2 or 3 or sometimes even 4 at a time. Thanks again for coming to the DC Coin World International Coin channel. If you have any suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comments section. And if you want to see more of these videos, feel free to subscribe to our DC Coin World International Coin channel. Thanks again.